we're live. And we took care of the installing the Oculus, the Iris of Grace. So that's good. So we're pretty much done with the church district. I don't think there's anything else for us to do over here. Is there any? I'm going to go over here just because I want to be sure. And of course we went out to the entrance to the Erdflower or whatever the heck it is. But we're not going to go in there. I'm not going to battle that thing right now. But I think I will go to the... What I'd really like to do is get over here. I forget whether I can... I think I can go to here or here where there's the ladder down. But that's a good bit of fighting to get there. But that's what I'm going to be doing. And here is current stats, level 151. High vigor, high strength and endurance. I think I'm going to move endurance up to 50. That's my goal right now. But now we're going to go all the way up to here. And we're going to keep away from the furnace golem because, as I've said, I don't fight golems. I've done it. But I don't like the battle. The Black Knights, they can get thumped, can't they? You still alive? You sure? Not for long. What do you think about that, buddy? Did you drop anything? No. You're supposed to drop that hammer. I would like that hammer. I think there's another one up in the field here. Where is he? Is that him over there? Can't tell. There's one on either side. Which is why I often don't stay on the road for this pass through here, besides the golem. Golem. Whatever your pronunciation is. This guy's got no sense of follow-up. I'm just running through the camp. They're shooting at me, but they're going to let me go all the way up here. I guess they're relying on the hippopotamus to... So, oops, somebody died. Somebody died and gave me runes. And get off my horsey. Get booted off my horsey, I should say. Now, I think with, Scatter Tree Blessing of 11, I think I can pretty much have not a problem with... Well, I don't have a higher bolt drake, do I? I should go look for that. With the hippopotamus. But this time I am going to remember to touch the site of grace in case I do get thumped. Now we're going to see there's the hippo sitting over there. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Get a little crab energy going. And I will bring on the mimic. And run this way for a little bit. Oops. Did I get grabbed immediately? Well, that's annoying, little hippo. Yep, I'm out. I'm out of FP. The only problem with that, I can only get 2. Oops! That ground stomp is more powerful than I thought. I can only... Why did it seem like the mimic got 3? Golly! He's phasing around, and I'm gonna heal again. Hurt, but I can't get to his crit spot, so I'll just give him a couple of thumps. Shouldn't be too long till he's done. Anyway, yep, there he goes. There he goes. That was easy. Skidoo fragment. Does that get me to an update? Nope. But I do have enough to level up. And again, that's while in the DLC your Skidoo level matters more in some cases than base stats. That doesn't really apply to endurance, since that's stamina and weight carrying benefit, and that doesn't matter whether you're in Land of Shadows or, I mean Land Between or the Shadowlands. Okay, so I've got 128,000 runes, and I need 158, so I need 30,000 runes to level up again, and I know this might not be the most interesting thing for somebody watching this live, but that's one pass in Mogwin Approach to get that overhang of 120,000 runes out of the way so I don't unintentionally lose them. And we're going to do that endurance thing again. Because, again, we're still getting stamina bumps. That is what really matters. Sorry, I'm looking at something on my other computer. Because whenever I get Skidoo fragments, I mark them off. Because for first playthrough, I have gotten my Mimic up to Revered Ash level 10, but I've only gotten my character up to level 19, not level 20. And I don't really know why. And that guy coming down the steps. But I don't want to go up the steps too far, because there's another guy who'll come out. These guys usually give me like somber 3s, I mean smithing 3s. Nope. Oh, Festive Grace. Now I'm going to go a teeny bit up the stair. There you go. Come on. Oh, that was it? I'm just going to stomp your foot and think I've gone away. And this guy is Mr. Clueless. And we've got 3 more guys. Oh, Smithing Stone 1? Huh. Got this guy over here, and then 2 to my left, but they're also clueless. What do you mean? Why? How can I not have booty? That's kind of bizarre. There's this 4 I was looking for. I'm going to crouch, and you can see I'm not going to heal, because I don't think I'll need to. And this guy gets hit by the backswing on one of my hits, so that's why I didn't worry about him. And the main gouge, if you want to get close and pierce someone. Now we're going to go up, and we'll have 2 guys on the right, and then 2 guys on the left. Get these 2 guys on the left, and again I'm not healing because I really don't in general need to. In fact, sometimes I can even knock these guys off, and sometimes I just don't need to. Oh, he fell off after he was dead. Now the next little bit is slightly trickier because we've got the patrolling Black Knight and we've got the bowman, and as you know, Bowman and I have an unfriendly relationship, so what I really want to do is get the Axeman to come follow me down to this level. Oh, come on, buddy. You're not doing a good job. Because we don't... You can see in the mist, you can see the helmet of the archer. There he goes. Now he's going to follow me. I'm going to put grab on. There he goes. Now I'm going to heal. I'm going to heal twice. Because he's getting more damage on me and I haven't gotten much on him yet. He didn't drop anything for me, but he's dead. That's what really matters. Now I gotta get this other guy. Is he still up or is he walking around? He's still up. But he can see me, he'll start shooting. Or am I wrong? Yeah, he's there. So, what do you want to do? You want to take a shot at him to get him moving with anything? Doesn't have to be strong. Just has to be enough to get his attention. Or do you want to try and sneak up on him? I am medium still, right? Okay, I am. Well, I'm going to heal. Just because I'm being a little headstrong here. I'm going to go sneak up. Oh, I can bring the mimic up? This doesn't really... Oh, now he sees me. Oops, golly. He did shoot me with the great bow, which hurts. Oh, we got some more great arrows, and smithing stone 6s are always to be enjoyed. Yeah, is this a rune arc? I'll be grumpy. No, it's not a Shadow Realm Rune 6. Huh, I don't know how much that's worth. It's 22,500. It's not terrible, is it? Now we're going to walk along here. I'm thinking... Well, we've got the Fire Knight. I'm going to go over here first. Because we've got the Fire Knight at the door. Further up. But we've also got the Vulgar Militia hanging around these pyres. But, of course, there's the ladder down there, which I may go to. I got to decide what I need to do. I think once I get past the knight at that doorway, I think there's a site of grace, and if there is, there we got the Vulgars coming towards me. If there's a site of grace, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the ladder. Where are you running to? I'm over here! Jeez. Not very good at your job, so yeah. Gotta back out, because I don't want it to be 2-on-1. See, I can go down the ladder and get to the area where I can get the two-handed talisman, I believe, because we kind of really would like that. But first, I gotta kill this knight up here who's can be a little bit tough, and I don't even know if I have fire on. I do not, so let me put fire on. He's just strolling along like he doesn't really care in the world, and we'll hit him and prove to him that he should care a lot more. You know, I tried to dodge under that, but tanking it works just fine too. So we should be at the storeroom, floor 1, site of grace here in a minute. And when we are, again, I'm going to light up the grace and then come back out here. Because I do want my two-handed talisman, since I'm always two-handed fighting. And there's the site of grace. light it up. Trying to decide if I want to do anything else here. I mean, we know the whole routine here. Go up floors, kill people. Go up floors, kill people. Meet Ansbach. Meet Freya. But let me take a look at something. I think we'll just go up this stairway. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go down. Oops. You are vulgar. Yeah, and again, this area is one of the... I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to go all the way down to the ancient ruins of Rauh. Turn that Site of Grace on, and we'll come back over here. Mesmer fire. I don't like your boss. I'm coming for him. You know, I've never looked to see if there's a side tunnel that we could hop off onto. Now we got all the jar guys down here. I should have rested at that Site of Grace, shouldn't I have? There's a jar guy. Yep. Oops. We're going to have more jar guys as we go. Either straightforward ones like him or the just meat wads. You know, I wonder if they were inspired to create the meat wads by the character in that Adult Swim cartoon, which I don't know if it's still on or not. I've only watched it on YouTube, because that's where I get all my content nowadays. Everything is clear here, right? Oh no, he's coming up, yeah. Okay, we'll go over here. But I do want to go back over here, but that heals me up very well. There's something to pick up here. Again, not something I'm going to use. I'll go down the stairs carefully. I saved something back here. I don't think so. Oh, I lied. There was something back here. What does that give us? If we want to do sun warmth stone. So I guess that's kind of like an advanced warming stone? Let's see what that means. Sun warmth stone uses FP to continuously heal. Spheric grave stones, Pyrefly, and blessed bone shards. Huh. So I could make a couple of them. But I'll never remember to use them in time, so kind of pointless. Oh. Come out of your little pot, guy. It's better if you're all stood up before I run down there. And I let him grab me. Yes, yes, yes. Played that badly. And he's shooting meat juice at me. So I healed all up, and it was for naught because I made mistakes and get rid of all the heals. Now there's one guy here and there's one guy in the other direction. And the little pots. But we don't care about the little pots. I mean, they will be collateral damage in other damage we're doing. But I do have to heal because his little explosion move there damaged me enough that I worry about this guy. Don't focus on the... Don't... You know, your little targeting dot is really not very good. Gotta heal again. Which I shouldn't have to, but this targeting dot keeps moving to the little pots, and I just want it on the big guy. And yes, I have tried the different settings, and we can't get it. Now we've got another Iris of Grace. I don't know who else we used that on, because we already used it on, what's his name? Yeah, I've tried both settings for switching target focus, and I can't get them to work the way I want it to. And obviously it's just something I'm not understanding. Hit. Grab attack. But CK, why do you go for 60 vigor? That's so high. That's exactly why, because I don't have the finesse to do anything but tank this game. Or any game, quite frankly. I'm just gonna run by these guys for the moment. Because I don't need anything they have, I don't think. Anybody else want a piece of this? Okay, we'll go to this side of Grace, then we'll go through the little side door there. Then we're going to get on our horsey, and we're going to ride like the wind down this road. We're going to go back to the site of Grace and get more than 5 heals. Crying out loud. Now, as I was saying, over here, and we'll ignore all the loot streamers and the bats. And we're just going to charge down to the end where there's a Fire Knight who's using a Fire from the Sky spell. I don't know what it's actually called, because I don't do magic much except poison and status effect clearing magic. Now he should start waving his hands, and fire will be falling from the sky all around me. And I'm trying to get my targeting beacon to lock onto him. Okay, there we go. Don't be flapping your arms. Okay, that's okay. I'll go this way. I can't get away from him. Dodge into him, and take him out. And that's the way that goes. Now, with that out of the way, we can heal, get back on Torrent, and go back through here and kill the bats and pick up the various pieces of loot that we skipped over. Somber 2, even though that gave me 31 Somber 2s. Oh, only 23. Yeah, I mean, that's 23 somber weapons that I can improve. I don't think there's 23 good somber weapons in the game. come on, don't run away. There we go. I'm gonna heal just for the heck of it. And that's them. Pick up that loot. Beast liver is a good resource. That's beast blood. And we've got one more. Isn't there one more? I thought I saw one more as we came down. Huh. I really thought there was one more. Nope. Yeah, we're at 136 again, and our next level is 160. But I'm not going to do that now. Our whole goal here is get to the site of grace at the ancient ruins of Rauh for later. Maybe this is the one I was missing that I forgot. Oh, we just went the wrong... That is the one I was thinking of, but we just went the wrong way. But it ended up being not the wrong way, because that was the one I was thinking about. I gotta flip something over on my machine there. No. Since I play on the Xbox, I have to look at my MacBook to my right to see if anybody is chatting. Of course, since I very rarely get many people watching to date, but that'll change. Except people trying to sell me followers or sell me graphic art for my channel, which I don't care about. We'll go all the way, run in. And here's that site of grace for the ancient ruins, and we will poke our head out and say, "Hi, ancient ruins. I don't like you very much because I get confused when I come up here and I get lost a lot. But I think I have a plan now, so I'm not going to get lost as much." Where is the hippo on this level or on the other level? I forget. Because if the hippo's on this level, I may beat him up. Yeah, he's on this level. Oh, no, he's not. We got hogs, but no hippos. Okay, never mind. So I'm gonna phase back. I'm looking at these things. Phase back to storehouse first floor. I have two stream windows opened up. That's not a good idea. Okay, now we'll go through here. And again, this is just the real reason why I use the blasphemous blade, is you're going to get nicks and cuts as you go through here. And with the blasphemous blade, you're not using healing flasks, so you can just keep going. You don't get stopped by nicks and bruises. And that's I like that very much. We'll get this wall moved sometime. Maybe. It's not a mandatory thing. Let's get out of that poison mist, please. Yeah, you know, these shadow guys are worth so many runes. Let's go talk to... Oh, let me get this one and this militiaman. And now we'll go talk to Ansbach back here. What are you looking at there, buddy?
There was one thought I could not dislodge, so...
Yes.
After
I will help you.
Moke's slain, it appears his body has been taken straight to... Surely you recall that I once served after failing him in every regard. I'd do anything to make amends.
But I killed him, as you may recall.
What could they possibly have in the implication?
Okay. Good to see ya. I'll be back. Now, who organizes all these stone tablets? I don't see like a little mini forklift to get these piles all... I mean, how are you going to get up to... These are stone tablets. These are weighing, I don't know, 100, 200 pounds apiece. How are you going to get to those? Someone was not thinking when they designed this library. But my only goal is to get to the steps up. Of course, kill a couple more of these guys. And the Shadow Militia. Oh, there's Fire Knight. Oops, I can't. Come on, militiaman, come over here, out of the sight of the Fire Knight. Oh, no, Fire Knight. It's gonna see us. Yep. Afraid of that. Gotta heal. I can stun him, keep hitting him with heavies. And again, this is why I prioritize stamina also. Because if you can just keep swinging, you will survive. And I'm going to turn my light on. Anybody else back here? I don't think so. And I'm at 177, so I can level up again. And I will. But I want to go through here first. We don't want to go up. Oh, shh, there's a light. Be very, very quiet. Oops. He sensed me. But I've got him cornered and skewered. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go back down again. Oh no, I do it from up here. Never mind. We've got another knight down... do we? No, we don't. Not on this floor. Just a couple more of these fellas. The next site of grace is on the 4th floor, I think. But before we do that, I want to go over here and jump over there and jump over there, jump over there, and then jump on the beast's back. Yep, I can climb up the tablets and get this, which is Spirit Ash, which gives me 3 of them. Gives me 2 of them. Let me mark that off on my list of Spirit Ash and Skidoo Tree Because again, as I was saying a little earlier, I can get my mimic up to... Oops, these guys are still around. I can get my mimic up to level 10, which is great, but on my first playthrough, I always just get to 19. I can't find one of the Skidoo fragments. And I've looked at 2 different maps, can't find it. Who made that noise? Fortunately, I can beat Consort Radon at 19. Oh, there he is. And then, as soon as I enter New Game Plus and beat Moog and go into the DLC, on that playthrough, I'm immediately at 20. So it's not like it's a big deal, it's just I don't know. And as usual, I don't know how... That guy who's throwing Mesmer Fire at us, I don't know how to get to him. So I generally just ignore him. I probably need to drop down or something, but I'll look it up someday. Okay, now we're getting close to... This guy's up there. I went up the wrong stairs. I'm supposed to go up the other stairs. Oops, he sees me. Jump, hit. And as you can see, if he takes a hit at me, I'm dead. But he didn't, so I can heal instead. You get a thrashing. And you get a thrashing. And there are like 3 guys over there that I need to thrash. But I want to go over here. I think the secret scroll is back here. Nope. Maybe on the next floor up. Gonna crouch. Sure making a lot of noise for that fire not to not hear me. There, now he does something. That takes you care of you, fella. Anybody behind me come up? Nope, they did not. Looking for that scroll. I know it's not here. I'm just making sure there's not anything else there. Is this good? Okay, now we're gonna go this way again. Oh, this guy dropped something. Oh, it's all the way over there. What'd you drop? Beast horn. I gotta get up these stairs again and go to the left. And there will be 3 shadow militia I've got to deal with. Here comes 1 or 2 of them. Jump over him. There's a 3rd, who's a little less adventurous than his buddies. Where is he? There he is. And he got me into a poison mist. Hit. And we've got another Fire Knight back there. I'll let this stuff, I'm sorry, I'm going to put my finger seal on and do flame cleanse me. Oh no, I can just do regular poison, which takes slightly less FP to cast, so that's why I did it. Yeah, I will say one of the fun things about getting into the DLC soon is you're able to get things like Mesmer Grease into the base game early on, and that's it's almost unfair. Alright, next step is something that I'm not very good at. Gonna run up here, and we've got about a 40% chance that I will fall off. But I didn't. Yay me! Pick up that. Pick up that. Touch that. And then what do we have? Yes, thank you. And how are we set for skidoos? I think we may be... I forget whether we're still good for 3. And there's Ansbach. He needs more info. We're going to touch this, and we're going to rest so we can level up. And we do get another Shadow Tree Blessing. And now, how many do we need? Oh, 3 more again. Okay. So we're in good shape for a while. Level up. And again, we're just pumping endurance. Because, as you can see, my raw damage output is not bad. So there's nothing to the right, except for this, and I think this is not interesting. Yeah, not interesting. Now the main thing I got coming up is I've got this guy at the top of the stairs who's going to throw crap at me. Yeah, see, he can see me. He sees me more early than many, and I'm not sure quite why. Did he die, fall to his death? Wait to see if the runes show up. Yes, he did. And we can go over here and pick up... Where was it? Where was it I was going to pick up? There it is. Okay. Nothing. I've never looked over this ledge where he just fell. Nope, nothing there. Now we've got some bats up ahead, but I also want to duck down here because that's where I'm going to find the secret scroll that Ansbach is looking for. And I gotta get the, you can see that fragment over there that I'm gonna have to get at some point. There's our secret scroll. Nothing else to do here. Holy proof pickled liver, that's pretty good. I may use that in the final city, I can't pronounce it. It's one of the ones that's got a complicated name. Not Farad Azul, the other one. But where I'm going up the stairway, and there's a whole bunch of holy damage raining down on me, and it often kills me. And I dislike it because it's a hard walk back. So I think that, if I can remember, because that's a number of hours away from now, have to go very carefully here. Because there is the Fire Knight down at that end, all the way down there. He's got friends, he's got shadow guys who will put a damage barrier around him, what some might call a shield, but I'm calling it a damage barrier because I forgot the word shield for a moment. And yes, that's because I'm old. And it doesn't mean I've got fading memory, it just means that I've got too much memory. If you have a good memory like I do, decades and decades of experience and knowledge just tends to get cluttered. We don't have good ways to organize. I think Heinlein covered this in his future history, that you need a better way to organize your memories. And then Andrew Jackson Libby gave him a technique that worked. And we've got to get to that point, even though, in some ways, we have done it a different way, and we're offloading our memory control to our computers and phones, which is fine with me, because then it's unlimited, and you don't actually have to do trimming. Did I get this wrong? I thought the guy I was thinking about was right at this level, maybe the level up. And look at that, we're already at 134,000 runes just for going up like a floor and a half. A very lucrative area. There, that's the one I'm talking about. And there's two shadow men in that room with him. And then the voice you're hearing is Freya upstairs. And we'll see her in a little bit. But we gotta take care of these guys first. And he came out. Oh, this is the one. No, he didn't come out. This is the one from around the corner. But again, Freya is not being very observant either. She's a warrior, but she's kind of ignoring the fact that there's a whole bunch of... If I can hear her, she can hear me beating on these guys, don't you think? What did you do? Did you throw a mesmer fireball at the bookcase? Now let's do this. And then we gotta pull this lever to reconfigure the central column. Let's look at it turn around. Let's do this reconfiguration thing. And we gotta go up that thing in a little while. And there is another fragment or ash on one of those central displays, but we'll get to that. See, there's the knight that I'm talking about. He's in a room with a couple of Shadow Man that will put a shield up around him.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this
And
jungle?
I'm gonna put some crab on this time. And so I want to go around this way and take the shield guy out. And his near backstab on me while I was taking the shield guy out is why I put the crab on for a little extra defense. But I know I can tank his damage. Oops. Here. He was trying to put a shield up. No shields up for you guys. Spirit calculus again. I've looked up what that's for and I still can't figure it out. That's my problem, not their problem. I'm gonna go up here, see Freya. And light up the site of grace, of course.
Will I ever make
Yes,
sense of
Freya.
this jungle?
I don't know. I think you might be able to.
Oh,
Maybe I can help
I'm
you.
afraid I'm busy. A curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his not. I'm afraid
Well, he's right
I'm
downstairs. And I'll get his knowledge for you in just a second. But I would like to remember where that other fragment is. It's right in some billy goat's beard or what. Oh no, I gotta jump on this. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Gotta jump over here, and there it is. And that didn't work. But I didn't die. So no harm, no foul, as they say. Can I get to it this way? I mean, I do this every time, so I don't know why I'm struggling now. I'll take a run. There we go. And now we can we? Yes, now we can do a Spirit Ash run, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to floor 1. And we're going to cash in that revered Spirit Ash. Hold on, I got to look at my stream. We've been up for 57 minutes. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to turn that into that. Now we're going to take some chip damage as we go to find Ansbach. Always this little Militiaman who always gets a hit off on me. Even if I try and lure him out before he gets a hit on me, I still get a hit, because as I'm backing away from luring him out, he hits me. So I don't know how to get free of him. Just because I don't like how you were standing. And back over to Ansbach. Looks like we've got another level now too. Yes, they are unnerving. Here's the secret right.
Yes, even the
You should have.
to use his, he has
Yes.
forsaken. Lord, beggars belief. I'm afraid Tender Mikola fails to grasp the humiliation.
I don't think Tender Mikola cares.
Righteous time you have given me, but I can hardly. I am a warrior. Curse it all. I could spend the.
Yes, let me tell you about Freya.
Freya, she must be feeling the need. A true red man.
Yes.
Righteous, could you
Give me something.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Perhaps
He doesn't have
this is the
anything more
only
to say,
way.
does he? Yeah, didn't think so. Now we'll go back up to Freya. Yeah, I'm sorry, I thought that said second floor for a minute and said, what? Hey Freya, I got something for you.
I'm afraid I'm truly.
I don't care.
From Sir Ansbach. On Earth. Oh, yes. As the Festival of War concluded. But kindly Mikola, which is fine. I know it would pain old Jeren. And certainly far more than endless war to as befits General Radon. Thank you.
Give me something.
Give my regard. Tell him to face your...
Thank you. Not that I'm going to use it. Now I gotta go back down, and again, the only reason that it's not fun to go back down again is because I have to get to Ansbach. I've got to go through these 7 or so enemies again. It's not always the most fun. Again, I know he's right there. And I can't get a clean kill on him. And there's this little buddy here. Actually, I'm not sure if Ansbach is still here, come to think of it. He may have departed the area. Yeah, he did. We will meet him again. And Freya has departed the area, so we'll go up to the 7th floor, because our goal is to get to Mesmer's door, but not go in. Now, as I am wont to do, I'm going to break the stream right now, because we've been up for about an hour, and I'm going to take like a 5-minute break, even though there's nobody watching right now. So I'm not telling anybody to do something, but I will be back in about 5 minutes.